opened our doors in October of 2002, and it's actually turned into a very beautiful story.
Right. Good morning and welcome to the ReNaO Global Talk Show. This is Abhijit Desai, your host, anchor, and the interviewer today. It's been a wonderful 2-3 weeks that we have had a great weeks for ReNaO Global, a great lot of business growing across 50-60 countries, and people are really excited. A lot of healthcare products coming into the basket of products that ReNaO Global is offering, and it has been a wonderful week. The previous week and the previous one and the previous one, and this week is all the more encouraging for all of us. So today we are going to have a fantastic, a wonderful person, who has been a member of a band. Okay, he's been a vocalist. Oh, he is a fantastic singer, by the way. Okay, and also, he loves to listen to songs. He is a gym freak. He's an athlete. He is probably one of the tennis players that I've seen, and that's what I have known about him. So he's been a tennis player, and the number of countries that he's traveled. People, you talk about Dubai, Oman, India, Malaysia, USA, Las Vegas. Yeah, so he's been there for the inception of ReNaO Global in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, one of the greats. And by the way, for all of your information, he has been the DCQ, the Diamond Card Qualifier for ReNaO Global, the first ever Diamond Card Qualifier of ReNaO Global. Yeah, and by the way, he has been a great achiever and a performer with the previous company of the same organization. Yeah, so we met Mr. Melgill in the past interview, and the same company, MVT. He has been a wonderful performer. He has rocked Philippines. He has rocked the Gulf countries, and he's back in the Philippines now with ReNaO Global. Yeah, let's welcome. Put your hands together. Let's welcome the only DCQ of ReNaO Global, Mr. Harold from Philippines.
She's faced the hardest times you could imagine, and many times her eyes fall back to tears. And when the youthful world was about folding, each time her slender shoulders bore the weight of all her fears, and the sorrow no one hears still rings in midnight silence in her ears. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free and gentle flower, growing wild. Thank you for that introduction. Thank you so much, Abhijit. Thank you. And abundance morning.
Yes. It's a pleasure. It's a privilege to have you, Harold, on this wonderful RTube channel. And people who are watching this channel are going to get goosebumps when they listen to your song.
Oh.
Yeah, and you have a wonderful voice, by the way, right? I actually, for a while, I actually felt that probably I was sitting in the audience and there was a band going on and you were singing. Wow, what a feeling that was. Yeah, great.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much once again, and it's a pleasure, always a pleasure to have me here, having this very first in the Philippines, should I say, this RTube, right? And co-hosted by one of, should I say, the upcoming super duper star of India, no other than Mr. Abhijit. Wow. I can see that already, man. So thank you for having me here again, once again.
Thank you so much, Harold. Thank you so much for that compliment. I love that. I really appreciate that wonderful compliment that you've given. And yes, my dream is that, yes, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be with all of you there. Yeah. Thank you. having said that, before I actually wanted you to come on this channel, I had posted a lot of posters and a lot of WhatsApp messages to people saying that we are going to have Mr. Harold on the channel. And believe me, I've been getting questions from people, a lot of questions from people, and they are wanting to listen to you. They're wanting to hear from you, your journey, your journey from the start when you started off with the network marketing industry, and how you've been growing. So I have a lot of questions to bombard on you. I hope you're prepared for all these questions, Harold.
It's fine.
And
I'm happy to be here, as I'm telling you, because it's all about like sharing the learnings.
Absolutely,
and,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, great. So let's start with the first question that I have in for you, Harold. I would like you to take us through your journey of network marketing. I mean, how did you start? What were the initial? How did you basically start with network marketing company? So we would like to know about that, Harold.
Oh, okay. Just like a lot of us probably, but I was once a person you wouldn't like to be your downline. Because why? I was not a believer in this industry. I'm very skeptic. Pride and arrogance were written over me. I was in Dubai at that time when I received a call, and coming from my ex-colleague, and he was telling me was this, Harold, there's a new project that is launched. What I was listening, when I listened to that, what exactly I heard, should I say, it's a free lunch, I mean, someone invites me for a pre-launch, but what I was thinking was, it is like a free lunch. So, of course, I went there, it's a free lunch, man. And that time my life was really in dire straits, I have a lot of loans. That was way back 2009, when I don't have a job, I don't have money, and I was really in deep trouble because I have a mountain of debt, and I was almost in jail because of my credit cards. Yeah, that was way back 2009. So that's really how it works. And when I went to this place, I was really thinking I'm going to eat a lot of food because this should be like a buffet. It's a funny thing when you say there's a new project that's pre-launch. I was thinking free lunch, and
okay.
It keeps on coming back to me right now. When I went there, this fellow, I was really thin that time. I don't even have food to eat every single day. There's a week in Dubai that time when I only eat three lunch, only the next day lunch, the next day lunch. You have no idea how hungry I am at that time.
Oh, okay.
And I was. This is for me. This is a divine plan. I'm not using whatever we believe in. It's not about religion, everything, but we all believe that there's something above us right now. This is the Almighty One, and this is a divine plan. It was something. I went there, and then when I went there, it was just there's no hotel, there's no launching. It was a very small place, a very small office with a water dispenser, no food at all. And you get my point. I was visualizing the food. When I was driving on my way, I was visualizing what type of food. First, I'm going to put the food in my calves, in my legs. I will only stop eating. That was in my mind when I can see the rice, the food in my mouth, and I will stop eating. Okay. All the while when I reached there were no food, and I'm very proud to tell you, the very first person I listened to this industry, the one who's doing the presentation, no other than the coach Pradeep Menon.
Okay.
And you know what? After that, the rest was history. Is history.
Okay.
The turning point of my life was during that time. I mean, all of us have a different reason to be part of it. I'm very skeptic. So God gives me something that I don't like. Because I'm a believer. You have to do the things you don't like in order for you to get the things you like. So
Yes.
mind you, if given a chance to live life all over again, at the age of 21, I'm going to do network marketing.
Wow. Wow, fantastic, fantastic. But tell me something. I mean, you've been a singer, you've been a vocalist, you've been into a band, and from a band to coming into network marketing. I mean, that transition. Okay, you just now said that you went through a lot of debt and a lot of debts and a lot of loans of your credit card and all that stuff. And typically, that is how people start with network marketing. Yeah. But was that transition easy for you from being a vocalist to coming into network marketing? I mean, what was that?
Never,
What
never.
was
It was never easy. It was really hard, because when I'm singing, I just sing. I don't talk. Talking is the worst. I mean, man, I think you believe in it. I am always on stage, but I only sing. A little talk and then sing again. No, I think you've heard this, that the most, or the people in the world feared most, not death. Second only, the first is talking in front of a lot of people. And the transition was not really that easy, even though I'm always on stage before. Yes, probably there's a little edge because I'm on the stage, but the worst is you don't know what you're talking. You have to tell people it's not singing anymore. It's about the transition. Never easy. It's not easy, really.
Yes, it was not easy. You went through a lot of phases while you were moving from being a singer to becoming into network marketing. Yeah. So you
That
must
is
have
really true.
faced. Yeah. So I'm sure you must have faced a lot of challenges and lot of problems when you started off. So we would like to hear in more details about the challenges that you faced. So when you started off as a networker, the first time you met, our coach, our ReNaO Global coach Pradeep Menon, and you saw his presentation, and then you started off. So what were the things that came to your mind, and what were the challenges that actually hit you, and how did you actually overcome all those? So we want to hear in much more little details, if you could throw some more light on that.
All right, this is perfect. I love this line. Like as what I've said, when you listen to the presentation, you've heard huge numbers, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, wow, I have a loan that is 5 million pesos. More or less, it's 5.5 million rupees. No money to buy food. Banks calling every single day. When you see this glimmer of hope after the presentation, you see a glimmer of hope. And you said, okay, this is the only best way for me to get out from debt, right? So I was still having a job that time, but during that time in Dubai, that was the worst because recession and there were no salaries unless you can sell something. And during recession, how can you sell something? I was part of this company. We're selling woodworks for like for instance, like the wardrobes and everything. And there is no construction anymore. It's just like surviving. You don't have money. And that time I was just a beginner in the network, right? And that was getting worse every single day. For me, it was getting worse and worse every day because when I started doing, I didn't even get the money right away in network marketing. I struggled a lot. I don't know how to do presentation. And if ever there is a presentation, you will not become financially free right away after 2 to 3 months. So the struggle was getting bigger and bigger every day. It's all about prayers. And you know what? There is this certain situation that it happened to me when I was in Dubai, together with Siddharth Lohana, the one who invited me. Forever, I'm grateful to this fellow. He's from Mumbai. Now, Siddharth doesn't also have money. He has a lot of loans. We both work in the same industry, like the real estate. He has a lot. His loans are bigger than mine. My loan was in Dubai was almost 250,000 dirhams, and Sid was more than my loan, right? And there was this time that there is a presentation in Abu Dhabi. Now, I was driving this very old car, 2001 model, it's a Honda. And you see in the gates, right? You have this hot and cold, then the fuel, right? The fuel is always empty. And this hot and cold is always hot. You are in a country wherein it's so hot already. You're bringing some water and onto the radiator. Good thing that time our upline give us 100 dirhams. So I said, oh, good. No, sorry, 200 dirhams. 100 is for the fuel or the gas, and then the other 100 is for our food, right? Me and Sid. He doesn't have money anyway. This is one of the struggles that I'm going to tell you. Because while you're building a team, challenges will be there as well. A lot of challenges. And mind you, I did not understand until later part that those challenges will become the stepping stones of your success. Because when we went to Abu Dhabi, there's two Filipinas who wants to listen during lunch break, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we were there like 12, and we were discussing. We have 100 dirhams, 50 we will buy food, and the other 50 because this guy will smoke. So he said, I'm going to smoke. And we got, you know, a very small thing, man. But I want everybody to listen to this. And these two Filipinas came down and said, we cannot do it in our office. There's an emergency meeting with the boss. So we will just have to do it below. There is this cafeteria, coffee shop. So I was thinking it's fine. So what I'm telling my friend, never order food because we only have 100 dirhams. Now we're talking about millions and millions of dollars. And we were there to present something to someone, which I said, never order food. Let these ladies order food. And you know what happened? She said, okay. When we went there, it was not just a cafeteria. It was a huge cafeteria where everybody was wearing tie, the waiter. So it's, should I say, a classy place. Expensive. Expensive, my friend. So I went there and I said to these two Filipinas, would you care for some food? He said, okay, we've done lunch. Oh, thank you. You know, you have no idea how I said, Lord, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I said, we just want this blueberry cheesecake, something like that, and this shake, just the dessert. This two, the other said, yes, the same. You know how much you're going to pay? 35 dirhams. It's 35. Meaning, out of 100, only 70 for the snacks, whatever you call it.
Right.
I was looking at it when this lady is sipping the shake and eating the blueberry cheesecake. And I said, I'm gonna squeeze the neck of this lady if she will not sign up. Anyway, those are just kidding. But imagine you're watching it. Good thing we still have this. You know, 30 dirhams for both of us to have lunch, and it's just a very small thing, right? Anyway, to make long story short, the other lady just finished that thing and said, sorry, I don't like network marketing.
Okay.
It was first. The other one said, okay, please come back at 2:30 because I'm going to sign up. So I said, yes. I went back 2:30. She gives me the money. And we have this, you know, high five thing.
Yeah.
And you know what happened? Less than 1 hour. This lady is calling me, Harold, I need my money back because there's an emergency in the Philippines. I'm going to send the money.
Okay.
You know what? You have no idea how I felt. I said, this business is not for me. This business sucks. This business makes my life more miserable. And this upline of mine said, I was really mad. You know, I'm very arrogant at that time. Even I don't have the money, I'm still very proud, very egoistic. So I said to Sid, this is the last time I'm telling you, I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to quit in there because it's just too much, man. It's just too much for me. I said, how can it even work? We went back and we have this, whatever kind of music I want to play, like the day I die was the best day of my life. Tell my mom, my friends, and my kids, everything will be all right. The day I was just singing the day I die, I'm gonna smash this car and then forget everything.
Wow.
Can you picture what I mean?
I understand.
So I went back. We went back to Dubai. Very quiet. I was willing to crash the car. You know, when you're so frustrated in life, I was already 39 years old, and yet I don't have the money. I have a lot of like plaques, we call it plaque, for recognitions before when I was working. I'm the best here, I'm the best there. I can sing everything, plaque of appreciations, right? And all of a sudden, I don't even have money to buy food. And this particular network marketing is killing me more. I hate this industry. While we are driving, Sinan was so quiet because he knows I am not really okay anymore. And you know what?
Okay.
When God really knows, this is I'm just because God knows until when He's going to give you that challenges.
Correct.
Before we reach Dubai, my phone rings, and when I look at it, it wasn't safe. So somebody is trying to call me to, maybe I have some loans in this, or so maybe another bank is calling me, and then they tell me, I'll put you in jail if you cannot pay. So I said, I answer like this. It was already 6 in the afternoon. I said, hello, good evening. And this person said, hello, may I speak to Mr. Harold? I said, yes, this is Harold speaking. Okay, I don't know if you can still remember me. 3 nights ago, you went to our place and you do a presentation. Now we want to sign up. There are 4 of us. Man, imagine this. When you almost want to quit, God really knows. I mean, it was just like an unbelievable. One sign up, that person who signs up in and then she get the money, it was being replaced by 4 sign-ups. And
wow.
Since that time, I never look back. I mean, challenges, there's always challenges.
Wow.
Challenges is part of your success. Rejection is part of your success. It's not opposite. You need to get rejected 1,000 times in order for you to become a millionaire, because you get used to it. Every single day, we get rejected. Even when you want to stop for a taxi and the taxi will never stop, that's rejection.
Yes.
You try to say, I love you to a lady, and she did not, and that's rejection. You ask for money to your parents. You say, I don't have money. That's rejection.
Yes.
We get rejected every day, man. But I want those brand new folks who's in the network right now, keep going, keep going. We have the saying, rest if you must, but never, ever, ever quit. Keep moving, man.
Wow. Harold, that is incredible. That is incredible. Yeah. Every person who starts the business, first thing that he does, that he gets in the business is a rejection. Yeah. And once he gets a rejection, many a times people quit because they are rejected. Yeah. But the only millionaires who become are those who stick with those rejections, who stick with those rejections for 1,000 times. And the 1,001th time that he gets is a millionaire. He becomes a millionaire. And I believe you've actually proved it. You've actually said it. Yeah. Even if you get 1,000 rejections, no problem. You should keep going, and you will hit the million. You hit the millionth stone, and you got it.
True. That's true. Until now, I get rejected. Until now, I still get rejected, but the feeling is different. When I present to them right now, before it was really hard. Because why? Right. I still have a lot of ego. I don't want to get rejected because I feel low. I look at myself as a small person. No. It's not their loss. It's their loss right now. You just have to be in this level right now. There is just a lot in this industry. I love this industry, man. If I'm going to live life all over again, as I'm telling you, network marketing.
Wow. I love that, Harold. I love that. This is the energy. This is the passion that I'm looking for. That is the passion that I look for always. And I've seen you on the Thursday Zooms with Mel asking you questions, and the way you answer them. You're so witty. You're so versatile in your thought process. My God, I mean, I love that. I love you. In fact, yeah.
Thank you. I love you too, man. I love you too, brother.
Right. All right. So that's a great thought that you've given to the people who are listening to us, who are watching us right now. Okay, on the recording. Taking this. So I am moving on to a particular discussion which is linked with whatever you said just now. Yeah. So you talked about rejection. You talked about the first thing you spoke about is the glamour of hope. And then you moved on, you got rejected because the lady who was wanting to sign up did not sign up. You moved to Dubai back, dejected. and then you get a call and say that there are 4 sign-ups. So one person not signing up, but 4 people coming in and giving you that that different your back entry into the business. Yeah, that itself talks about how determined you are, how determined your strong determination onto this business. So that takes me to a question which is related with what is the kind of mindset that a person should have when he or she gets rejected in the first or the second or the third presentations that they do. What is the kind of mindset that is required here? That's a big question,
and it's the most important question. It's all about the right frame of mind. Our minds are powerful. We are what we think. Always have a positive mindset, and mindset of a traditional let's say you're working for someone else, the mindset is different, right? Because someone is giving you a salary. The right mindset which you need to have it here is it's not an overnight success. It takes some time. You need to learn, and then earn. Your earning is directly proportional to your earnings. So what is the mindset you need to have? You will never become a millionaire in the next 3 months, 5 months. But rest assured, once you sign up and you decide that you're going to do it, you're already a millionaire. We just have to do the process, right? So why I love to talk about mindset, because we are all the mindset when we back home. This is what my mother told me and my father: study hard, get good grades, and afterwards you'll become successful. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's all about like what? Studying. That's why I keep on asking Filipinos, do you know anybody or in the Philippines who finished college and have a job and until now they don't have the money? So everybody was telling me, yes, we know. Do you know any 10 people who's already having a job after college, still they have a lot of loans? And a lot of people raise, yes, I have a lot. In fact, more than. So what I'm telling you, there's millions and millions of people finish college. There's nothing wrong. But if this is the thing that I want people to understand. I came from a family of like, you need to finish your college, right? My dad is an engineer. My mom is a public school teacher. My uncle, the brother of my dad, is a medical doctor. My auntie is a medical doctor as well. So this is what they were telling me, that you have to finish. Because in my family, you will only be called professional if you're a medical doctor, you are a CPA, accountant, you're an engineer, of not lawyer. So first year college, when I went into college, I enrolled myself in civil engineering. Good news, thank God. I failed 3 times in calculus. I did not finish my engineering subject. I shifted to what? Arts and Sciences, AB Pol Sci. Preparing for law. I'm going to get. I want to finish being a lawyer. But later on, I just finished the preparatory for law, but I did not continue my studies, right? At the end of the day, I worked for almost 19 years traditionally. 3 times I became a manager. When I tried to total all the gross income for 19 years, which I'm earning, and 3 times I became a manager. That gross of 19 years in network marketing, less than 8 months, I will get all the money in the traditional world, man.
Wow.
That's freedom. Wow. Freedom, man. Freedom.
Yes. It is freedom. Yes, absolutely right. I mean, whatever you said just now, mindset is all set. If your mindset is set, I think any challenges that you get in life, you're able to overcome that, and that is the beauty of having the right mindset. To be a good networker, to be a great networker. I always believe in one thing: good is the enemy of great. Yeah. If you're That's good. True. If you're good, you cannot be great. But if you're great, you're always good also. Yeah, and
no mediocre, no average. Those are
Absolutely.
dream stealers, man. And
Yes.
one thing that I would like everyone to understand, if you want to succeed in this industry, there's only one thing you need to know. You know, one thing you need to do, sorry. You have to decide now that this is it. This is it, and let's do it. Nothing else. There's a ton of wisdom, but you have to decide that I'm going to do this, whatever it takes. That should be the right mindset. I'm going to achieve whatever I want in life. I'm going to do whatever it takes to succeed, and that's it.
Wow, wow, wow. I mean, see, this is what the new networkers, the new people who are coming in, they need to understand that it is not easy to become a millionaire. Okay, you can hit the first 10, yeah, you can hit the first 1,000, then you hit the next 10,000, then you hit the next 20,000, then you hit 1 lakh, and then on and so forth. So you need to keep growing, you need to keep going every step, and you need a mentor behind you, you need a coach with you, right, who actually takes you to that journey. And I believe that if you have become what you are today, that is because you have developed your people, you have developed your downlines, you've treated them, you've actually hold their hands, and you've taken them to the journey, and that is why you are today wherever you are. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, that's perfect. You know what? The main reason why I love and I'm going to love and be part of this industry forever, because of this word leverage. So why you have to decide to do it? As what they said, if you are not leveraging, then you can never become rich. Either you have a leverage or you're being leveraged. If you work for someone else, then someone else is leveraging you. That's simple. Leverage is when you don't have to do anything anymore and you still earn a lot of money. Leverage is
absolutely,
the residual, another people's effort, and yet you get money out of it. Now let me put it this way. If I am a teacher, if I study education, then afterwards I'll become a professor, and someone will tell me, and Harold, is it fine with you? I will not give you a salary, but every student that graduate, who graduate, and then you're one of the teacher, you will earn 1% of their income. And mind you, I will never accept salary. I will accept 1% of those students, which I teach. All those students, I will earn 1% of their income. That will be the thing I'm going to choose.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Unlimited, man.
Fantastic. I mean, what else can a great networker say? It is not about salary. It is not about salary. Salary you get per month, but here you are being paid every week, and there are so many ways of income that you're getting. And I love what you said. I actually love what you said, Harold. And with that, let's take a quick break. Let's come back after the break. Yeah, and keep watching the show. We are going to talk to Harold. There are many more questions coming up for him. I am getting a lot of questions from a lot of people here, and let's keep watching. Stay tuned, and we'll be back in a moment from now.